I think maybe the fentanyl argument is a little bit of like the loud side of the art of the deal, if we're gonna point to
Mhm.
that. I don't think that this would be necessarily the best way to, of course, eliminate that factor. But again, I think it's a point to showcase he's using leverage in this stance to make sure that, from his perspective, America comes out on top. So, how long they'll last, that's tough. I mean, it sounds like he's, quote, not taking calls when it comes to Canada, so that's not the most positive. But showcasing, right, the importance of our trade partner with Mexico, and again, a little bit more on the manufacturing side, and seeing so much investment that we've placed in that region. I'm confident that we'll probably see a, I don't want to say turnaround, but a better discussion between Mexico than we're seeing with Canada at this point. But uh, I do think this is temporary. I would hope that by the time that this is negotiated through, that we kind of avoid the inflation that could potentially come from this. And looking back, we did see a lot of movement even with his negotiations in his first administration with tariffs as well. Some positive things did come out of that. We saw some improvements in the steel and aluminum and U.S.'s competitive edge, which could also be a discussion looking at what's happening now in that arena. But yeah, I think that we're looking at an art of a deal situation here in particular. And I'm not surprised to see that we aren't seeing huge movements from players, but it's going to be a tough, I think, probably 6 months or so as we work out these things for CPG and retailers in particular. Uh, but you're right. There's just so many years that go into these deals. I highly doubt we're going to see huge pivots from individuals right away, and hopefully this gets cleared out before we start seeing huge impacts on consumer pockets.